we have the CEO here tonight in presence of Miss Georgia Nambe. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming Self-Love.
Because of what happened. So Owen, but it gotta be God. He is good. He is so great. So Tuazama, Requisite Award, on behalf of Self-Love, we want to say thank you. It's because of you. Self-Love is able to move mountains. Self-love is able to heal wounds. You contributed. I always told you. You molded me. And because of that, we gave birth to the movement against suicidal ills, where we advocate for rape victims, domestic violence, child slavery, and whatever you. And from the movement against suicidal ills, we were able to give birth to Self-Love Keeps Winning, where we educate and empower ourselves and tell ourselves we are great, we are mighty, we are strong, we are beautiful, we are unique in our own way. Be who you are, stand for you, and be a mentor to your children, most especially. Be a mentor to people who look up to you. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. What can you give back to the person next door? How can you lift me up? In order for you to lift me up, you should be able to lift yourself up. In order for you to support me, you should be able to support yourself. And that is what self-love is all about. And again, through self-love, we were able to give birth to I love cooking Liberian food. And we are expanding all over the world. And coming soon, we'll be hosting our first and biggest event. Because of this man right here, I have two mentors in my life, Owen and another person. I brought my little man every year. I bring one of my children, but he's just sleeping. So this award is for self-love. But they told me the kings and queens. But self-love is not only about the women, it's also about men. They told me to present this award to those queens and kings who have not yet recognized the words, who don't know where they're from and where they are going, that this award will be able to lift them up and open the mind for them
they are not here, but that will just be the last. But where's it? Up to the middle. So I want for Mr. Vashiki is our it's our senior in the community. I want to thank you ever so much. I truly appreciate you. I want you to please put this award, this medal, on the neck of Mr. Alexander Collins from New York. Mr. Stephen Bender, come forward. Because the Liberian Association of Pennsylvania Election coming up, the people call me the time to come around. That's what I really wanted to do. I was saying that by myself, over and over. That's just not something I wanted to do because we get to think we start to spend our money too much, you know. And when I say yes to it, every day I can be asking, I can call Musa and say, you think a good thing? I say yes. But you know, you're my family, I'm just saying it. You know, sometimes we can say, yeah, we go again. But anyway, we are there. Maybe our presence will, it's not about winning. Today I spoke to a lady. She said, I love you. She hasn't seen me. She talked about, she has a community, he gave her number. You know, she has an association, and most of the people behind me here, they got organization that is striving all the different things, okay? Because when you get a mentor who is hands-on, everything works on. And she talked about how she don't have website. I said, we'll build a website for you free. She talked about flyer. I said, we'll give you flyer free. Many people, they don't want you to be like them. Man, what do you say? You want to come also build a website? You know, they don't want you to be like them. For us, the school where we come from, we want you to be bigger than us. Because when we want you to be bigger than us. Then you become our legacy. You become our legacy. When you speak, you represent us. When you do things, you represent us. And Masiba is also joining the club as well too. And it's a great club of people, great people. Mr. Stephen has been a community. And what I like about him, he said that in a divided community, they have not done something good and they have done something well. You know, Obama was given a Nobel Peace Prize. And few years in office, that award was meant to let him know, don't go and be fighting all over the place. This medal tonight is saying, let's keep our community united. Even if you and I run on the same, whether we run on the same team or we don't run on the same team, we want our community to be united. And that's how we are. You see how mature we are? Most likely, Mr. Bernard might not even be running on my team. Mr. Bernard, maybe he don't even support me. But does this take away from who this man is?
No. We want to hear from him though.
So, thank you so much. So, Mr. Bernard, this medal tonight, we want this community to be together. We give it to you so you can use your strength, your power, for all of us to be united because we are brothers and sisters. And I thank God we have this powerful woman here, and I admire her a lot because what she does in our community is good. And not because she's Teresa's mother, no. But because I see exactly her award tonight has nothing to do with Teresa. No. Because this lady, she truly serves her community. And when we did a vetting on her, we read a lot about her, and we discovered that she's actually one of the greatest women in Pennsylvania.
Well, one of the last Ohio election, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure, so we're not going to talk politics. But however, I just want to congratulate you on this. Keep the community together.
They will talk.
Oh, you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
Well, I think everybody know me here, right?
No.
Okay. My name is Eric Say. I'm from the Gentleman Club of Pennsylvania. I work with the gentleman over there who took many chairs to Honduras, for schools, 5 different schools. 10. Wow. Sorry. And I'm the membership chair for that committee. Thank you very much for this honor. I appreciate it.
I wanted him so he can say something so you guys who don't know him can also know him as well. That's one of the reasons. Thank you so much for all you do in the community as well.
It's a pleasure.
And before both of them speak, yeah, it's all right, stay here. So the stage is for everybody because we all missing it. So, when we have our event, last year we spent I think almost 10,000 to have our event. It was so big, beautiful. Is that correct?
Yes.
But we didn't charge people to come inside. It's free because you don't pay for honor. When we have our event, last year was so beautiful. Even in 2020, they wanted for there to be a ticket of 30, but when people get to the door, they just walk in. Because honor is not something people pay for. Today, yesterday we just celebrated African Day in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone we celebrated African Day. That was my initiative. Tomorrow, we'll be celebrating Connect, Tuazama Leadership School in Sierra Leone. I think last week, we celebrated
In
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Right, in 2 weeks, we'll be doing Ethiopia. We are all over, but we don't get support from anywhere. Particularly why? How can you be the man who open organization for people, right? They get 501c3. Why you don't take people money? Why you don't take money? Because when you take money, I think Mr. Daly have an idea. When you take money from in this country, you don't manage it correctly, you can go to jail.
Sure.
And I don't want no FBI working for me. So, every money that you see us losing, every money, our business, we take money from there. Matter of fact, we have spent so much on the school to the point that we even go broke for the first time. Yeah, I must be honest with you. That's because we don't want to go and start taking people's money. And then there's a little mistake there somewhere, and you all know it not happening starting our land, it not happening all over. So we try to stay one step ahead and say, let's do our own thing. The best manager of people money is the person who manages their own money correctly. Those who are sloppy with their money when they get into leadership, they become corrupt. Before we do the next one, I will give you a chance if you got any donation because thank you, Mr. Gale. Even though they talk about the ticket and we're debating, we say we don't want to do ticket, he still actually sent ticket money. Can you imagine? Yes. While we're debating, we're saying no.
They did get a cash out number. I think that would help. Yeah.
So,
Just read the number, please.
so, what was I saying?
Ticket money. No,
Yeah,
you said
no, I was saying-
Yeah.
So anyway, we don't, well,
You said while you were debating about the ticket, you are sending money.
yeah, we don't want to switch it.
No, we don't for now. My battery's
Let
dying.
me tell you something. Honor is not about money. Because even when you put $30 together, it cannot even pay for hotels. So we don't want honor to be about money. We want, because all our life is being straight. I want to appreciate Mr. Connie. Thank you for all you do. I want to appreciate everybody here. Mr. Timothy, Mr. Francis, this is a powerful woman. She done start shaking the people there, forcing them to be voting and say, look, and when we come to a war, no election, but this is a fair ground so people can come and get it at war. This woman, she said something this week. She said that this man see in me something I don't see him. I said, yes, I see in you something. I see a lot of greatness in you. Teresa, you have always been there. Seriously, when I thought about you today, I almost cried. And it's serious. You know, she's an awesome, awesome human being. People always wonder and say, how she followed that man? Just like that. But when you listen to our private conversation, then you will know why they follow me. Because I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of integrity. I want you to please listen to this. Please pay attention, please. I'm a man of honor, integrity, dignity. You know, if some people were the one that got all these beautiful women following them, they'll be sleeping with them. That they are.
Tuazama legacy. My wife love and respect all of them. All of them, that if something happens to them, she will say, have you checked on that person? That's how it's supposed to be. Because men, we should always honor our homes. And while we're using the car auction 77. Yeah, that's one of the two. That's one of them.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you can go ahead. That number is. You sure? That number is sure.
Yeah,
Car auction 77.
I sell car tonight, so
Yeah, that number.
we need to, I want you to pay attention to this. This is very important. A lot of times when I go among young men, I tell them plain blank and simple. If you want to be leader, the first, y'all pay attention. Y'all pay attention, this is very important. Francis, I also want to thank you so much and appreciate you for all you do. My dear brother, thank you for everything you do always, okay? You are always appreciated. You know, Ducal Media is my family. In this country we live in, it's hard for people to make sacrifices for you. That's why Prince